Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Cybertron Downshift. Now, this guy is supposed to be the same character as the Downshift from Energon. Although, it doesn't look like it. Well, you'll see what I mean with the comparison later on. But Downshift here is a muscle car, and a really nice looking one at that. I would so drive a car like this. It's just that cool looking. Having a look at the actual car, we can see that, well, we actually have some seats in the windows, which is a pretty good attention to detailing there. The back with the tail lights, and of course this is the Cyber Key port because this is a Cybertron figure, and we'll get to that soon as well. Got the other sides with the doors. Got the front with the front grille section, an Autobahn insignia, the engine exposed, and well, the actual car roof. It feels nice, so I guess this is supposed to be like a convertible car. But this feels really nice. On the underneath, which, well, doesn't have it doesn't have that much, if any, robot junk underneath, so that's amazing. So what was that Cyber Key gimmick I was talking about? Well, unlike the other Cybertron figures, the Cyber Key port's actually got a little door to cover it, so it doesn't just stick out looking awkward, which is pretty cool. And even though this isn't the exact Cyber Key, I think he did come with an Earth one, so I'll just use an Earth Cyber Key. So of course, you plug that into the back, and get this, what's this, capture claw? Yeah, I don't know either. To be honest, this isn't one of the best Cybertron gimmicks, or Cyber Key gimmicks. It just completely hides into the vehicle, so that's cool. And this is when my first stops working. And I do appreciate how it has a door here to hide the key port so it doesn't stick out and look awkward. Now, for a quick comparison, here he is with Energon Downshift. And as you can see, he's definitely changed his car mode. While Energon Downshift is supposed to be an homage to a Wheeljack, this guy looks like an entirely new design. Well, save for the robot mode, but you'll see what that. Well, Energon Downshift has bits of green. The entire, well, most of the vehicle mode is green here. So yeah. And unlike with Energon Downshift, Cybertron Downshift doesn't have the entire robot on the underneath. No, his transformation is entirely different, which I think is really cool. Now, before I start this transformation, normally he has some missile launchers that would, I think, plug into here, but of course I don't have them. Hey, I got this guy for cheap and amongst a ton of other figures I've been reviewing recently. So yeah. Now, to get this guy transformed, as I said, it's different from Energon Downshift, where instead of the entire robot mode being underneath, his transformation is completely different. So to start, take the doors and open them up, like so. And of course, these are the arms, so might as well just fold out his hands right now to get it over with. Come to the back of the car and split that. That will allow you to just come in here and plug this all into place. Come in here, flip these bits out as heels. And well, normally, Downshift has some little doors that would open up so you could flip out the feet. But, once again, I don't have that on my figure. Yeah, I know, but... Hey, as I said, I got this guy for cheap. Take these bits, move them down, like so. And then, in a rather cool bit of transformation, take the roof of the car and just move that down to the back. And that flips out the head. And, well, here we have Downshift in his robot mode. And, yeah. This is, even though he still has the wheeljack-looking head and even, feet, if you can see there. I don't know if you can see that. He definitely looks different from his Energon counterpart. Because, I mean, the front of the chest is now... Well, the front of the vehicle is now his chest instead of his legs. The head actually pops up instead of just hiding underneath. And the arms actually have a pretty clever transformation instead of just folding down like the Energon character. So, having a look at the head. Of course, that's his Wheeljack's head. What with the little ear things and the little coil mouth. But that was supposed to be done to... That wasn't done as an homage to Wheeljack. It was done because that's what Downshift's face looked like in Energon, which I'll show once I get to the comparison. Also, yes, if you hear noises, I am transforming the Energon guy into the background. Normally, I would just pause the video for this. But, well, the Energon guy has such a easy transformation. I feel it's just easier to do it while the camera's still rolling. But, yeah. I feel they could have made this guy a different character from Downshift, like call him a different name and it wouldn't do any difference. Because Downshift or not, this guy looks really cool. I mean, the back kibble is pretty much just the door roof, well, not the door, but the roof of the car, but that's expected on cars Transformers nowadays. Well, yeah. That's pretty much it. Now for articulation, well, the head, I guess, can technically move, but it is sort of blocked. Although, the head can just bop up and down if you want to do that. That's hours of entertainment. Arms, of course, can move, and he can't even reach past his own chest, unfortunately. He's got elbows. Technically got T-posing action, although they kind of hide his arms into his little shoulder pads. Nothing at the waist. Legs can move up. Can't really go back that far because of the roof thing, so you have to move that up. But that sort of compresses the head. Got knees. It's got the splits action if you move the arms out of the way. really good splits action if you get the arms out of the way. And I guess technically he's got foot articulation if you count the transformation thing. So yeah, definitely a bit posable, but the fact that he can't really move the head that much, if at all, is pretty depressing. Now, for comparison, oh well, I forgot to show something actually. You could still activate the Cyber Key gimmick in robot mode, but now you just plug it into his own rectum. And now it's like a singular nipple blaster. Yeah, not the greatest Cyber Key gimmick in my opinion. But now, for comparison, here he is with Energon Downshift. And as you can see, even apart from the heads and the feet, they look rather different. Because, well, this guy's sole purpose was to homage G1 Wheeljack. This guy looks more like a freelance design. I mean, seeing how the transformation's pretty different, the colors are different. They could have molded a different head, and they could have molded a different head, and it still would have worked. Like if they made this guy, I can't think of who they could retool this guy as, but he was recolored as Big Daddy in the movie line. Yes, that Big Daddy, that's the recolor's name. It was based on a Micromaster. But yeah, it's definitely different from his Energon counterpart. And well, that's pretty much my review on Cybertron Downshift. I mean, complaints? Well, I can only think of one or two. That being, I just think the Cyber Key gimmick is a bit naff. I mean, a little claw thing. That's not like where Thundercracker, who had like his entire arm as a missile launcher that could open up. It's not like Excellion, who could have some extra spoilers to go faster, I guess. And it's not like Quick Mix, where the entire bucket opens when you insert the Cyber Key. Yeah, so the Cyber Key gimmick was a bit naff, but it doesn't affect the figure in any way. If I can actually speak. My tongue is just trying to take the day off, as always. But yeah, do I recommend Downshift? Well, yeah. Even if he didn't appear in the Cybertron series, this version of Downshift is still really cool. I mean, his muscle car mode looks real nice. Not to mention, seeing how he looks so different from see, I can't speak again. Seeing how he looks so different from the Energon version. Well, what you could do is, with the Energon guy, just call him Wheeljack and call this guy Downshift. And I'll probably just do that from now on, because this guy looks like a separate character from the Energon guy. And, well, it could be repurposed as a separate character if you want to. But no matter what, this figure looks real nice. So yeah, I definitely recommend this guy. Well, this has been my review on Cybertron Downshift. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.